afternoon, my name is Helgat Snyman. Today I will explain 8 different exercises. The first exercise is an upper body exercise, a seated row. Um, the purpose of this exercise is to tone your body, to create a good posture for your body, and it's a full body workout. The setup for this exercise, your feet should be strapped in firstly. Then when you start to pull, your arms should be straight, and the form and technique for this exercise, your knees must be slightly bended, your arms should be straight, your head must be in a neutral position, and your back must be in an upright position. When you start pulling, you should only start pulling with your arms when your hands past your knees. 3 safety aspects for this exercise. Firstly, your feet must be strapped in. Then you must sit in the middle of the seat, and you should not swing your arms while doing the exercise. 3 incorrect movements while doing the exercise will be when you are only rowing with your arms, when you are hunching with your back forward, and when you are bouncing your buttocks on the seat while doing the exercise. Then we move on to 5 benefits of the exercise. Firstly, it's a full body workout. It's good for all fitness levels. It's low on impact. You can do the exercise at home. It builds endurance. It's also good for your lungs. Then the fit principle for this exercise, I will say I'm a beginner. So frequency, I would prefer to myself to go 2 times a week, and when I get fitter and my cardio levels go up, I would maybe go 3 to 4 times a week. My intensity, I would rate 5 out of 10. My time, for the first time, I think I would go for 15 to 20 minutes. And as I get better, I would up the time to maybe 30 minutes. And then the type workout, this is a cardio workout, a cardio and strength workout. Then 3 long-term adaptation, I would say it improves your lung function, it improves your cardiac, your maximal cardiac output, and it has a lower resting heart rate. Then the 2 immediate responses, I would say it increases your cardiac stroke volume, and it raises your heart rate, cardiac output. The next machine exercise, I went with leg press for the lower body. The purpose for this exercise is to, it's a resistance training exercise. It's to strengthen your legs. The setup, your legs should be shoulder width apart. Your back should be against the seat pad, and your head should also be against the seat pad. The form and technique, again, your feet should be shoulder width apart. Your back should again be against the seat pad. Your head should be in a neutral position. While you start with the exercise, your heels should be pushing forward onto the machine, and you should not lock out your knees while doing the exercise, as it may cause an injury. 3 safety aspects for this exercise. Make sure that the machine is greased so that it wouldn't get stuck while doing the exercise. Make sure that you have the right clothes on, as you don't want to get your clothes stuck into the machine. And you should hold on to the side of the bar so that your buttocks doesn't lift, as you may get an injury on your back while doing the exercise. Then 3 incorrect movements of this exercise: when you are only doing half reps, when you lock out with your legs, if you don't keep your back against the seat pad, and if you don't keep your heels onto the machine, you may get an injury. The benefits of this machine: it's beginner friendly. You don't need any balance for this exercise. It strengthens your quads, it strengthens your deadlift, and it builds power and endurance while doing the exercise. Then the fit principle for this exercise: I would say I am advanced in this exercise because I do this a lot of times. I do this exercise every time I go work out. The frequency, I would go 2 times a week, do my legs, my quads, my hammies, everything. The intensity, I would swap around. Maybe on a Monday I would go out 8 out of 10, and on a Tuesday I would go 10 out of 10. The time, I would be on the leg press for over 30 minutes, doing a lot of reps. The type, this is a strength machine workout to build power in your legs. Then the 3 long-term adaptations, I would say to gain strength, to build muscle, and to help you with your endurance. And the 2 immediate responses is activating your hammies and getting your cardiac levels, up, and your stroke volume also. The next 2 exercises will be strength body weight exercises. The first one is a lower body. I chose lunges. The purpose of lunges. Lunges are popular. It's a popular strength exercise to strengthen, sculpt, and tone your body. It's also for improving your athletic performance. The setup: start with your left leg, should be in a 90-degree angle, and your right leg should almost touch the floor, and your legs should be shoulder width apart. The form and technique: again, your legs should be shoulder width apart. Your left leg doing the lunge would be in a 90-degree angle, slightly bending over your feet. Your right leg almost touching the floor, and your back should be in an upright position, and your head must be facing forward. Then 3 safety aspects for lunges: don't do lunges too fast, don't bounce when you are doing lunges, and what's the third one? Don't bounce. And if you are feeling pain instead of tension, you should always feel tension instead of pain. Then 3 incorrect movements of lunges, or doing lunges not stepping forward enough, doing too long or too short lunges, and if you have a bad posture while doing lunges. Benefits: it helps with your weight, It helps with your balance, it helps with your stability, it helps with your hips flexibility, and it also helps with your it also helps strengthening your legs and your hammies. Then the fit principle for lunges, I would say I am a beginner. I don't always do lunges, so I would start off with frequency doing it 2 times a week. And as I get fitter and fitter, I would go for 3 to 4 times a week. The intensity, I would rate a 5 out of 10. The time for lunges, I wouldn't give it time. I would recommend doing sets, 4 sets of a different amount of meters you walk for lunges. And then the type, this will be a strength exercise. Then 3 long-term adaptations. It will give you strength in your legs, It will help you with your endurance. It will help build muscle. 2 immediate responses. It will increase your heart rate output, and it will also increase your cardiac stroke volume. The next body weight exercise would be for your upper body. That will be push-ups. The purpose of push-ups is to strengthen your upper body, also working your triceps, your pectoral muscles and your shoulders. The setup, with all fours, get down on all fours with your arms just a little further than your shoulders. Then straighten your arms and straighten your legs, and move your chest down just before you touch the ground. The form and technique, your back should be in a straight position, your head should be facing forward, your hips mustn't be too low, your legs must be straight, and your elbows should be facing inwards while doing the exercise. And then when you go down to the ground, you must come up just before you touch the ground. Then 3 safety aspects for push-ups will be: don't be afraid to begin on your knees, don't forget to breathe, and the last one is you must move as a solid object, your whole body as a solid object. 3 incorrect movements while doing push-ups would be if your arms are too far forward, if your elbows are not facing inwards and facing outwards, and if your hips are too low. Benefits of push-ups will be burning calories, it improves your flexibility, it improves your posture, it improves your balance, and it also improves your performance in sports and athletic activities. The fit principle, I don't do often push-ups, so I will be a beginner. The frequency, I would do 2 times a week. Intensity, I would rate 5 out of 10. The time, I would spend about 15 to 20 minutes on push-ups with a lot of reps and sets. And the type of exercise this is will be a strength exercise. 3 long-term adaptations. You will build stronger triceps, you will build strength, and your cardio and endurance level will go up. 2 immediate responses is your heart rate will raise, and your cardiac stroke volume will increase. The next two exercises would be speed training exercises. The first exercise is jump rope. The purpose of jump rope is to help you with your feet coordination and help you to focus on your feet as a whole. The setup, you should stand in a straight and upright position, and your hands should be close to your body while jumping. The technique, your legs should be shoulder width apart, your head should be facing forward, your shoulders should be in a backwards position, your elbows should be tucked in, and your arms should be in the midline of your body. And when you start to jump, you should use your wrist to turn the rope around your body. Three safety aspects for jumping rope would be you should wear the right clothes while jumping rope to feel comfortable. You should have the right shoes on. I would recommend you to get a thicker shoe for more or better grip placement. And the third one, you should make sure you have enough space around you. 3 incorrect movements while jumping rope. Your arms too far away, your head not facing forward, looking away, and you're not in a upright position where you might end up getting back problems. Then benefits of jumping rope. It is a full strength body exercise. You can do the exercise at home. It strengthens your legs. It helps you with coordination of your feet, and it's a strength exercise that helps you with your endurance while training, and how to get your cardio levels to your fittest that you can be. The fit principle for jumping rope, I would definitely be a beginner. I never jump rope, so I would start off once a week to do jumping ropes. Then if I get fitter with my cardio levels getting up, I would go 2 or maybe 3 times a week. My intensity, I would say, would be a 3 out of 10. My time would be 20 to 25 minutes for a beginner. And the type of exercise, this will be a speed training exercise. 3 long-term adaptations for jumping rope. You would strengthen your legs, your quads, your hammies. You would have better coordination on your feet, and it helps with your endurance and cardio levels. 2 immediate responses, your heart rate raises, and it increases your stroke cardiac volume. My next speed training exercise will be sprints. The purpose of sprints is to burn muscle mass and to burn calories. The setup, you must get in a split squat position, and from there you would accelerate. The form and technique, your left leg, if you start with your left leg, should be in a 90-degree angle, with your right leg almost straight touching the ground, and your right hand supporting you on the ground to help you with your balance. If you take off, your head position should be facing downwards. Your back should be in an upright position, and if you take off for the first 10 meters, your head should still be down, and only from there you can start looking forward. Free safety aspects for sprints. You should always choose the right surface to run on. You should always stretch before you run, and you should always you should have the right clothes on for the exercise and the right running shoes for the surface you chose to run on. Then three incorrect movements would be if your arms are straight when you are running, when your head is if you have a bad head placement, if you are looking sideways while running or not looking forward. And another movement would be if you are running with your arms across your body. The benefits of sprints. Sprints help to strengthen your legs. It improves your cardiovascular health. It improves your endurance. Then the FIT principle. I would say I am a beginner, so I would start off to go to the field for 2 times a week. My intensity, I would say, would be a 6 out of 10. My time I would spend for a beginner 30 to 45 minutes on the track, and the type, this will be a speed training exercise. 3 long-term adaptation, changing in a fiber type, strengthening your legs, your hammies and your quads, and also helping with your feet coordination while you getting into a sprint position. Then I would say 2 immediate responses would be maintenance and getting your heart rate, rising of your heart rate. The next 2 exercises will be power exercises. The first exercise I chose was barbell curl. The purpose of a barbell curl, when you do a barbell curl, you focus on your biceps, and with regular exercise you will get bigger biceps. The setup, stand in an upright position with your arms straight while doing the exercise. The form and technique while doing a barbell curl, you should stand with your legs shoulder width apart. Your arms should be just a little bit further than your shoulders. Your chest should be more to the front, and your head position should be looking forward. And while doing the exercise, you should be focusing on doing the full range of movement, and relaxing when you are down, going up again, relaxing when you go down, going up again, and you should feel tension and not pain the whole time. 3 safety aspects for barbell curl. You should not go too heavy. If you had a wrist problem or a broken wrist, I would recommend to you to stretch before you do the barbell curl. And another safety aspect is your shoulders should be inwards and not outwards. 3 incorrect movements of barbell curl would be swinging and cheating. If your hand placement is not on the right place, if your if you are going too heavy or too low. The benefits of a barbell curl is you will obviously get bigger biceps if you train them regular. You would you can do it at home. It's also beginner friendly. You don't need any balance. It also helps with flexibility in your arms. The fit principle, I would say I am advanced because I train my arms 2 times a week and maybe a third time on a Sunday. I would say my frequency is 3 times a week. My intensity would be a 9 out of 10. My time would be, I would spend 20 minutes on barbell curls because I do a lot of reps and sets. And the type would be a power exercise. The 3 long-term adaptations, I would say getting your upper body stronger, getting bigger biceps, and a third one can be it can help with your cardio and endurance levels. And 2 immediate responses, I would say your heart rate will raise and your there will be an increase in your cardiac volume output. My last power exercise would be the medicine slam ball. The purpose of this exercise is to strengthen your arms, your shoulders, your thighs, your glutes. The setup, you should be in a upright position with your hands above your head, flexing your bicep. The form and technique, legs should be shoulder width apart. You should slightly bend your knees. Your back should be in an upright position. Your head must be in a neutral position. Your arms above your head, flexing your biceps, and you should throw the ball in a smooth way downwards. Then 3 safety aspects: don't throw the ball too hard if you're going too heavy, and make sure there's enough space around you for everyone, for not hurting yourself or someone else. 3 incorrect movements would be if you are not fully extending your arms, if you are not bending your knees, if you are not practicing the right power with the medicine ball. The benefits of the medicine slam ball would be to tone your whole body, to strengthen your arms, to strengthen your glutes, to strengthen your thighs, and to strengthen your shoulders. The fit principle for the medicine slam ball, I would say I am a beginner because I never used the medicine ball. So I would recommend to myself to do it 2 times a week. The intensity, I would say 5 out of 10. The time, I would say 20 minutes. And the type of exercise would be a power exercise. Then long-term adaptations, I would say will strengthen your whole body because it's a full body workout. It will help tone your body. It will help to give you strength in your body. And the immediate responses would be cardiac your increase in your cardiac output volume level, and your heart rate will increase. Thank you for watching.